Hello and welcome back to Mad Men with a Box, our weekly live stream where we go through some of the Doctor Who news that's coming out, plus our special review at the end of the stream. I'm joined as always with a Pixel, who is a professor, and joined by Pixel Azadric. It's a very weird name, but we don't judge on this channel. Okay, we accept everyone. No, that is Jimmy.
Jimmy's the one who doesn't accept.
He doesn't
accept what?
Well, we have a few things that we could go into, but let's not. Let's dive into the more exciting stuff. What do you say?
Yes. It's what everyone has been talking about because Russell is Santa Claus, and he gave us the best gift ever.
Actually, the second best gift ever. The best gift ever was like just an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen. They released a very ominous tweet that just says tomorrow. And while it's easy to expect a trailer, but there's that small little whisper in your mind. What if they drop just a full episode and shock the entire internet?
I mean, it's got to be done already. Like
the first one for sure.
Yeah. You could just release it. Why wait?
Real quick.
It now.
Maranya, we were exactly on time tonight. Just saying. Your notification went out a little bit late. That's because it just popped up on my phone too.
We were slightly off time. We're at 11:32. So at this point, we're slightly off.
We were exactly on time because I saw the start and I looked at the clock. And I was like, wow, look at us go.
Good job on us. Yeah.
Good, look at us go.
This might be our closest to coming exactly on time as possible. So I'm happy with it. But yes, so they released a trailer. Look at it. We're not actually going to play any of the audio or anything. We honestly probably shouldn't be showing most of it if it would come up on the screen. There it is. Yeah. Look, you can see Doctor Who with the regeneration energy. Isn't that neat? But yeah, no, it's a very good trailer that gives us a look at each of the characters in these specials, the ones that we care about at this moment, and pretty much what we're going to be dealing with. Donna not remembering the Doctor, and then potentially seeing the Doctor, and then of course the Celestial Toymaker, who has a weird German accent.
We don't know that
actually
it's the Toymaker,
what that
but
could be because it is a Toymaker. He could be changing his voice throughout the entire 3 episodes.
Yep. But why? We're pretty sure it's the Toymaker at this point, right?
I mean,
they haven't confirmed it, but yeah.
It's actually the monk all along.
I like that theory. I want it to be the monk. That'd be crazy.
But that's just a theory. A Who theory. Thanks for watching.
Get off this channel. Do not do
that. But no, and also, of course, beep the MEEP. And it's pretty much confirmed. I'm going to go ahead and show that tweet. Beep the fucking MEEP. I'm not going to...
Yeah, beep the MEEP and the Wrath Warriors. So for anyone that's read the comic or listened to the audio adaptation, I feel like you're going to know what is going on with Beep the MEEP and the Wrath Warriors.
I want to say, is that Marion Margulies who's voicing Beep the MEEP?
I feel like it might be.
And yeah, you can go ahead and see right here. There's no doubt in our mind. It is, of course, Mr. Beep the MEEP. And
I saw something on Twitter that someone said that Disney Star Wars is going to have a rival for the most cutable plushie, Baby Yoda or Beep the MEEP. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Baby Yoda just looks cute. Beep the MEEP kind of is cute, but it looks scary.
Baby Yoda is cute. Beep the MEEP is a fucking war criminal.
It's true. Well, technically, isn't Baby Yoda a war criminal too? Just a criminal. But yeah, Beep the MEEP. He doesn't look exactly like that. He's not as blue as all that. But yeah, no, it's very exciting. It's such a strange pull, right? Like out of all the, I mean, if you have the Celestial Toymaker,
yeah.
While it's insane to me, I was talking about it earlier this week. How the Celestial Toymaker, huh?
Marania said, "Beat the me the demonic Pokemon."
Yes. While the Celestial Toymaker had one TV story, and that's it. Somehow, we're all convinced he's coming back. That's him. He's back, baby. We're ready. We've been waiting for about 60 years. And now Beep the Meep, the most random pull that I can think of, is brought into television. It's a choice. But you know, I'm excited. I really am.
I'm hoping we get more figures just from the expanded universe brought in. If they're not, if they're, give some of the oldies from the TV show a rest. Stop bringing in some stuff.
There is a conversation to be had that maybe this is a way to smooth things over after a certain debacle about 2 years ago. But that's a conversation that we'll leave out of it. It's interesting though.
What I'm saying is RTD, bring in live action Absalom Dark and Frobisher, and you will get
bring in Frobisher. I was gonna say
Frobisher. We need him. We're ready.
If you want to do another Dalek story, bring in Absalom Dark because he is batshit insane. If the Doctor didn't exist, he is like the most feared being the Daleks just do not like.
So there's some interesting things to talk about. The trailer went ahead and showed Jacqueline King. She's back, of course, and we have Donna's husband. I'm sorry, Mr. Carl Collins. I don't know you from other things, but you're back as Sean Temple, isn't that? That's very nice. But something interesting, and you may know this person. This person right here, and I think this is her, Ruth Melody. Yes,
Ruth Madley. Yeah,
Madley. Okay, she is playing a character named Shirley Ann Bingham, but you might know her as Hebe.
Where do we know her from?
She is in Big Finish. She's a Sixth Doctor companion.
A new one.
Very recent, like literally last year.
I feel bad for her.
Why? She's with one of the best doctors.
No, because she's with the Sixth Doctor.
Not the
10th Doctor. You're thinking of the 10th Doctor.
I said one of that implies that there are multiple.
Yeah. But you're thinking the 10th Doctor or the 11th Doctor or the 12th, not the 6th.
No, I said what I said. But yes, it's interesting that she is in this as well, but not as Hebe. I don't know why. I guess we'll learn.
It's not like actors have played multiple roles before. I mean, talking.
No, it's not that. It's just that it's just a strange pull. But we'll learn soon enough why she's in this special. Yes. And there was one more picture here. I don't know what it was. Oh, it's just
of Donna. Yeah.
Look how beautiful she still looks.
She looks great. Tennant looks great. They all look great. Okay.
Can you since this trailer came out, there's been a lot of memes lately.
Can I share your meme?
Can you share the one I just sent? Because I think this just speaks to the light of the Chibnall era a little bit.
Give me 1 second. I'm just pulling up. Entertain the troops.
Yeah, I was doing that by talking, and then you told me not to interrupt.
I didn't say not to interrupt.
Can I just go to bed yet, guys, please?
No, you can't. Now, yes, this is a good meme. Because in the trailer, Donna goes ahead and points. It says "skinny man," which actually is, I guess, should be our next conversation. And there, of course, is Tennant in the background. Anything that looks vaguely like publicity and Chibnall blocking it. You don't see anything. He's not here. It's very good. Very good. You pulled a good one, Jimmy.
I know.
You know. Okay. Well, that actually brings us to our next silly topic of conversation. People claim that there's controversy. There's not controversy. They claim there's controversy. Some fans are in uproar over the skinny man dialogue in the latest Doctor Who trailer and are attempting to cancel Russell T Davies. Dun, dun, dun.
Like, literally, the people just can't be happy anymore.
If they watched season 4, then they have already seen this. If they watched the 50th anniversary, the 11th Doctor Priest, I didn't realize I was that thin. It's different seeing it from this side. They all comment on Tennant's slimness, his slender
The
position.
people who are commenting this don't watch Doctor Who. That's why they're saying that.
No. There will always be people in life that try to make things unhappy. Ignore them.
Also, if there's one person who you're going to cancel, you really think you want to choose RTD? The most liberal person ever? Like,
well, thankfully, this is all a nothing burger. Nobody really cares.
You know what?
Anyone
cancel
who's a
me.
fan of Doctor Who.
Cancel me. Because
That'd be very easy, Jimmy.
I will jump in front of a bullet for that man. Did you say Elon Musk is a fan of Doctor Who?
Who said that?
Who said that? No one did.
Who said that then?
Are you
No
are
one.
you imagining things?
Guys, I've told you I'm sick. I'm delirious now.
He's still...
You must
Elon
be.
Musk is not in our conversation right
I
now.
thought you
Oh, to be
said.
fair, if it became super big, you'd see him dick riding it for memes.
Yes.
Because
I can't
that's
wait.
what he does. Look, that's a funny meme. Let me repost it.
How about some good news?
I heard he like people who make memes for him.
I would not be surprised. He's not that smart.
Let's go ahead and have some good news. Okay. So,
A trailer wasn't good news.
well, after that stupid controversy thing.
Oh yeah, dude.
Right here,
I'm just gonna
we
shut
can
up.
go ahead and see. There's a little picture right here. I don't know what this is saying. Dr. Done. Somebody said, thank goodness. And it's this person named Zyndine Lifa. I don't know. Saying that, please tell me he's not cut from one of the specials. Because there was some talk going around. What if he's cut because he died?
Yeah,
Rachel-
because like, what if he died before he had enough time to like finish his scenes?
Yeah.
And
Well-
so that was a big worry.
Well, it was also out of like, oh, okay, well, he died, so we don't want to go ahead. Rachel Talalay whispers sweet nothing in all of our ears as she says, what makes you think that? Because without Wilf, it would break our hearts. The man deserves to have his last performance shown to the world. Yes? No? Maybe?
Yes.
Yes.
Obviously.
Okay.
Well, I think,
Can we just say how beautiful it is that his last stuff he ever filmed was Doctor Who?
You know, he has quite a history with Doctor Who, actually, because he was, of course, in Daleks, Invasion of Earth 2150. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't remember the year. It's a year. Okay, so more news, because there's so much news to discuss whenever you have something like this. Let's look right here. It says from Safe Space Who. So in Doctor Who magazine, they said 4 specials next year. That's 4. So they're assuming 3 specials for the 60th. Yes, we heard that. And then 1 for Xmas, Christmas. RTD has also said that the 2023 festive special has been long signed off in Doctor Who magazine, but Millie started filming only recently. So is the 2023 Christmas special. I don't know why you're afraid to say Christmas special. Is a solo 15th Doctor story, potentially.
Interesting.
I like the idea, and it most likely will be.
Yeah.
I mean, because think about it, she did regenerate alone. So like, it could be sort of like a 11th Doctor, where he like right after he crash lands into a new city. I'm not saying he's gonna crash into a new city. I'm saying like kind of like that, where like he goes to a new city. Oh, there she is. Picks him up.
I think that what they're saying is pretty much that with a solo adventure to go ahead and get his footing on his own, and then we'll start off the season with a new Rose. Millie will be our new Rose, as it were.
Do you think like we'll see Yasmin Finney again?
No.
I think she's only there for the specials.
She's only there for the specials for Donna.
Yeah,
I know, but like, why wouldn't they bring her back?
I don't know. I mean, with how much they talked about her, it was just such an odd thing. I mean, they could have made her a companion, but it's whatever. Jimmy, you didn't get to talk about it last week because you were MIA. So, you want to say anything about the costume?
It's so nice. I like how it's like a mixture between Sherlock Holmes and Doctor Who. It has that hint of Sherlock Holmes.
Do you have $1,100 to cosplay as the 15th Doctor?
No, and even if I did, they wouldn't be in my size. So, I mean, I might be able to dress up as the 6th Doctor in his 60s.
You sick son of a bitch.
I gotta throw.
Don't you dare use your weight to attack his weight. You can't throw your weight around like that.
I mean, I can, and I will.
I won't make an absorbable off joke, but
I just got one question. Never mind.
Oh, okay. I was waiting. So, I know that you're excited to talk about this, Jimmy. So, The Hollywood Reporter and other news sources have gone ahead and released articles talking about the return of David Tennant and Catherine Tate and Neil Patrick Harris with the special trailer that we got. And also, I'm going to go ahead and click off of this because the next part also pertains to it. If my internet will act fast enough. Doctor Who was also the #1 trending video on YouTube. It's at like what? 1.8 million? Maybe 2 million at this point.
It was 2 million.
It's at 2 million? Okay.
Last time I saw, I believe.
So, yeah, this is big for Who. We have a lot of people.
Now, if you read if you read it, the last time that person saw it being #1 on trending was like over 5 years ago. Probably with the announcement with Jodie. So this is huge news. And last time it was #1 with Jodie, I guess, was one of the highest episodes ever viewed. And oh my goodness, can we just imagine what's going to happen with David Tennant's return? David Tennant's return might be the #1 viewed Doctor Who story of all time. Like, this is huge.
It's huge for a lot of people.
And especially the fact that Hollywood Reporter, IGN, what's the other one that's kind of like IGN, but like it's just like its logo has red in it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I can't remember, but you also have big accounts discussing films that have millions of followers talking about it. Yeah, and it's just the best thing that Doctor Who has right now, and it's momentum. And it's sad we have to wait till November with some of that momentum slowing down. But because RTD's a genius, I think he'll sprinkle some stuff here or there, getting us to the finish line.
I don't think we have to wait until November. Like that's a discussion to have. I know that November is expected because look, 60th anniversary.
Well, it's because they said
three
November.
Specials. If you have 3 specials that are supposed to celebrate this anniversary, are you releasing them week by week in November, or I guess December after that, leading up to a Christmas special and then cut off? I don't know how you can do that because it's gonna starve us for quite some time then. And if it's back to back, then I suppose. But I didn't expect it to be. I expected it to be like, honestly, a release here, and then the special, the third one would be the icing on the cake, as it were, a grand finale.
I hope they do that.
Yeah.
But
do we know for sure? Like,
yeah, because RCD said it'll be back November. And I believe one of the trailers had November 2023.
No, the last one didn't, and this one. They just say 2023 in this one.
Chris is our Jamie of the Joe Rogan podcast. So we need Chris to be our guy looking it up, because I swear they said it'd be returning for November 2023.
Google Chris. Dance monkey.
Pretty sure it's supposed to be, November.
It's supposed to be, okay.
Perhaps. I mean, they could release one each week up until November 2023, where that is the finale of it for the big finale of the story, which is on the actual anniversary date. That
would be great.
Could be cool. And then a week after that, or say because it'd be Christmas at that point. Because right after that, it would be Christmas, the start of the new season.
It's just only saying here November 2023 for all the episodes, but that could change. That could change once we get closer.
Okay. Well, okay. 2 more things. Only 2. And we're done. So, the first one is this. I'm not going to bother trying. Chris Ethanmus, I guess. Father Chris Ethanmus. Gemma Redgrave has apparently shared that. Someone tell me what the hell is going on here. From Bad Wolf. Go ahead.
She liked it.
She liked it. Okay. Well, hoping that Kate is in the 60th. I don't know. Maybe. We know that Unit's in there. So there's a good chance, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, wait. That is a good point. Unit is in it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. RTD writing Kate is a dream. Because that means we're going to get good Kate writing again, not Chibnall Kate.
That's such a divisive topic, because Kate was, I suppose, technically created by Chibnall, so we've heard. So really? I've read that.
Oh, the Power of 3.
Yeah. So that's
holy crap, you're right.
Still Chibnall. One last thing, and this is discussing Jimmy's favorite person. There is no person that's written an episode of Doctor Who
God, no.
more the favorite than this man of Jimmy's. That's right. And that is, of course, Mark Gatiss. Doctor Who Production News says that they think that Mark Gatiss knows more than he claims about the 14th Doctor, when he says that he suspects some kind of celestial intervention. So,
well, RTD has worked with Mark Gatiss in the past in his original run, obviously.
He recognizes talent, Jimmy.
I beg to differ when it comes to Mark Gatiss. He might have just been his friend. Kind of like Chibnall. Chibnall wrote for RTD. Oh, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. 42.
What did he do?
42.
He did 42.
Oh, okay. He did one episode, but Gatiss did far more.
Right. He did one episode, and RTD was like, no, you got to leave.
That's right.
Although I like 42, but that's kind of how it is. But I mean, RTD already told Moffat what his plans were, and Moffat was raving about it. So what makes you believe a guy who's recurrently writing for RTD's first run, like RTD didn't tell him? I mean, come on.
I agree.
Or if RTD didn't tell him, Moffat did, because Moffat and him are best friends.
That's fair. I think that the three of them have they have their own little Doctor Who fan club, and that they're so tightly connected. I think maybe Chibnall just isn't as close with anyone, and so maybe that was part of his problem. He just didn't have any conversations about Doctor Who with anyone.
He was a part of a fan club when he was a kid, but like
yes,
he was that one kid in the fan club. Everyone was like, he's weird.
Could have been a little better written. Okay, boy. But that's the end of it. That is our news for the week. We are done. Unless you want me to bring up the crossword thing. Do you want me to?
I don't care.
Okay. Well, either way, it'll be your exit one way or another.
Yes.
So, do you want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I am still sick.
Okay. Thank you for joining us, Pixel Zadric. You have a good rest of your night and a very belated Christmas and a happy New Year to you.
Guys, I just want to say this. I got Pixel to say Pixel is Zadric. That's all I'm saying. I got to say.
I've never been more insulted in my life. Not from Jimmy, from last week, Video City 1.
That was what. All right, I gotta go. I'll leave. See you guys. Bye.
Good night. All right.
Good riddance.
Are we ready to discuss the real news of the week? No.
Sure. Yeah. Real news. Jimmy is out. We're replacing him with Landry.
Landry hasn't written me in a little while, so no. We'll contact Jermaine. Lead us to it, Chris. The 6th, Chris.
Yes, now it is time for our review. For this week, it was a Big Finish audio story, and we picked a 6th Doctor story, The Juggernauts. It's the 65th story in Big Finish's former monthly range. It is a 6th Doctor and Mel story featuring Davros, the Daleks, and for the first time since their appearance in The Chase, the Mechanoids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boy. There's a lot to go ahead and say with this one. I'm very excited to discuss. I love the Daleks. I love Davros. That shouldn't be a secret. And I'm going to share the cover. It's not a very good cover, admittedly. I think it's
a lot of the very early monthly. I think maybe because of technology at the time, the covers weren't
great. I actually kind of disagree, though, because I think that Jubilee actually is better than this one. And that came before this. So
after. Oh, no, yeah, that's right, before.
It came before. I know. It may not have been the first Dalek story for 6, but for in Big Finish. But so with this, you have so many elements. And of course, this separates the Doctor and Mel for quite some time. And all I can say for Mel really is
Go Power! Yay!
She's really independent in this story because she has to.
I mean, if we're talking about even with like the end of what she does to Davros.
Oh yeah. Oh. Because this story goes ahead, it separates 6 and Mel, and they are separated for months, at least for Mel's perspective. And she adjusts herself in a colony, and with that, we have Davros undercover. That I didn't expect, but I could tell from the voice actor, because even when he doesn't have the modulator on to change his voice, you can hear it. There's something very rare. But with all the elements of this story, there's so much good going on. This, I had no expectation for. I love a good Dalek story. This is a great Dalek story. And that's how I'll start off. You have anything to go ahead?
To be fair, I wouldn't really say this is a Dalek story. The Daleks are a focus point on it. It's more of a Davros story. I would say, there is a very big distinction between the two. I like this. I do although I do feel it goes on a bit too long. This is a 2-hour-long story. I felt like you could have trimmed some parts out of it, but I did like it. I liked the separating of the Doctor and Mel, so they have their own kind of stuff going on. Mel in this story really stands out, especially at the end where she uses the Juggernauts. Says, "I'm overriding the Juggernauts. Kill Davros." Just as the Doctor's like, "I know I'm the 6th Doctor, but even that was a bit too much."
Hey, come on.
Come on.
I mean, I'm the Perry choker, but really?
Really? But yeah, I like this story. It's probably not it wouldn't be my favorite Davros or Dalek story, but I did like it.
I was very surprised by experiencing one of the many deaths of Davros. He keeps dying and coming back. He's just like the Master. He's just like the Master. He just comes back.
Yeah,
always comes back.
Although this it's a nice little detail. This is to set up him becoming the Dalek Emperor in Remembrance, because as you can see in the picture, his chair is the same configuration as the Imperial Daleks, the white and gold. It's not his typical black and silver or black and gray.
See, I didn't notice that because the entire picture is insanely bright, unnecessarily so. That I just took it as a coloring error, but that's fair. Good eye. Not a third eye though. One of the interesting things with this story, I feel, is actually Davros himself, because he actually becomes quite attached to Mel. He admires her greatly. She's far more skilled than honestly I would have given her credit for. I remember the time in the Ronnie. That's my trouble. I remember the time in the Ronnie, and I'm sorry, Mel. I should have never thought about that when I thought of you. You are great. And in the story, she makes friends. She has her own little life for a while away from the Doctor, to the point where she considers, if the Doctor shows up, would I leave this? Would I really leave this? She only really leaves because Davros screwed everything off with his unlimited rice pudding, etc., etc. But it's a good look of it. 6 kind of takes a back seat here. I love him in it. I love the 6th Doctor. He's great in it, but he's captured by the Daleks, and the Daleks are like, "We are going to transport you down, and you are going to watch Davros for us." And that's it. And he goes down there. He doesn't I'm going to defeat you, Davros. He's trying to understand what exactly is going on. Oh, you got the mechanoids? That's what I know them as. Great Dalek killer.
No, the Juggernauts.
That's right. They are the Juggernauts.
Because Davros is like, "I'm going to be somewhat of a good person and kill all the Daleks. How am I going to do it? By killing some humans and combining them with the mechanoids."
And that it does leave a question, because while Davros is evil, we know that. At the same time, with what he was saying, even after she got caught in my in the crossfire, she wasn't supposed to be killed, but we had to make use of her. It does lead to a question: how much do you want the Daleks to be defeated? Because it doesn't have some underlying, "I am going to rule the entire universe" from Davros. He is very petty in this one. He hates the Daleks. He's doing all this because the Daleks betrayed him, and he's like, "Oh no, my creations, who I created to be space Nazis, are space Nazis against me." So it does lead to some interesting questions. I, for a moment there, didn't expect Mel's fling with this ship. I didn't expect him to actually die. I thought they were going to pull it out at the end, but no. They keep it very, oh, I'm going to do this. I'll be okay. No, they won't. It's very sad, but it's a good thing for the story. And then, like you said, Mel at the end here, she has pretty much ultimate control of the mechanoids, of the Juggernauts. And she's able to, as you said, kill Davros with them. But not really, because Davros just doesn't feel anything. I'm still alive, Doctor. But now I'm going to blow up. I hope this is explained, because he does pretty much blow up himself and the Daleks on the space colony. So, what does it mean? He just comes back?
Well, he kind of has to, because
We know he has to.
Because then the next time he reappears is... Well, the next time he reappears, audio-wise, would be The Curse of Davros, which is another Sixth Doctor story. And then that eventually leads into the whole... him becoming the Emperor of the Daleks for the Imperials.
Perfect. But I feel like there's just so much good in this. It was even better than I expected. Don't let the cover deceive you. Sorry to the cover artists. Don't let it deceive you. With what you're seeing in there, there's so much more going on. Though it does lead to an interesting question inside of it. Davros asks the Doctor outright, do I have anything to do with them becoming the ultimate Dalek killers? Is that ever answered? Because I don't think it is. Not really.
No, is it the question is it my fault that the Daleks are like the greatest like threat to the universe?
That's the second question.
That's the second question.
He asks first if he has anything to do with them becoming these great Dalek killers. And the Sixth Doctor says, well, honestly, I don't know. But yeah. It's not important at the time. So it's just a good question to have. I don't remember the planet that the chase takes place on in the end with the mechanoids when we see them. But
well, there's multiple settings, because I think that's the one where they're traveling to different places because they're on the run from the Daleks.
Well, it is a chase. So,
yeah.
But I think when we meet them, it is supposed to be somewhere there. But it's just so interesting. And I was thinking, well, are you going to be able to make something with these round orbs that glide around? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And it's actually quite disturbing when you think about the inside. Oh, what's that oozing there, Doctor? Oh, that's blood, Mel. Yeah, all the guts and stuff just planted inside. Yeah, it's disturbing. But it's worth thinking about. It's a story that I'll definitely probably look back into one day if I do like a Dalek run, because this is great. Davros is great. The Daleks in it are great, both sets, because Davros has his own that are glitching. That's the only distinguishing feature. Otherwise, you're just listening to Nick Briggs yell at himself for half an hour.
Yeah.
You must be exterminated. No, you. And of course, he's also the mechanoids. Nick Briggs. Yeah. He just wants to go ahead. Can I be all the all the cyborgish ones, please? That's what I want. Good for him. But I think that's all I have to say for it. It's a great story. I suppose we should rate it though, right?
Yeah. So what would you give the Juggernauts out of 10?
Okay. Like you said, I think that it's a little like at certain places it gets a little sluggish. But I think that overall it's really good. It's one of my favorites right now. Like I know I'm fresh off of it. I finished it like a day and a half ago. But it is just so good that I think this might be one of those that are like 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It's really good for me. So it all clicks.
All right, 9 out of 10. I would probably give it. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I liked it. Yeah, it does get sluggish in quite a few parts, but it is a great. Essentially, like you said, it's essentially almost a Dr. Light story because 6 really does not do much in the story because it's more focused on Davros and Mel.
Indeed.
It's a Dr. Light, almost Dalek Light story, and that's some of the best parts of it. Yeah, yep. Davros and Mel are the highlights of this story, and it portrays them very, very well and develops them very well, especially in regards to Mel. So yeah, I'd give this a solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I can respect that, especially with regards to Mel. This is her shining story for me right now. Like, oh, what makes Mel a good companion? This one right here.
Yeah.
And with that, that's the end of that.
Yep, that is it.
Should we roll?
Let's go ahead. What is it this next time?
So we did New Who. We did Big Finish. So now we need to do a Classic Who, I believe, right?
Classic Who. Okay.
Let me get the 8-sided die. The rule is we roll 8. We have to re-roll. There it is. And 5. Wow.
5th Doctor. Okay.
Jeez, he has been underrepresented.
I don't think we've actually ever done a story for him for Classic Who.
That's crazy.
It's the only one. I think also. First Doctor, and First and 5th Doctor. I don't think we've ever done a story for, at least reviewed, when it comes to the actual TV show.
Well, it's about dang time. So let's hear it for Peter Davidson.
Okay, he has 3 seasons: 19, 20, 21.
I'll roll 4-sided die. I get 4. I re-roll.
Yep.
2.
Season 20. That has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to say 6 because the 7th one is the 5 Doctors, and we've already done that. So yeah, technically we actually have done a 5th Doctor story, the 5 Doctors.
That's the weakest way to do a 5th Doctor. That's like saying the 3 Doctors is a 3rd Doctor story. Come on. All right, I got a 6-sided die.
Hey, Maranya, I will have no 5th Doctor slander on this channel. Yes, I know he's very mid, but no.
He likes cricket.
Yeah.
He's the cricket doctor. 4.
You rolled 4. Terminus. Nissa's last episode.
What?
That is Nissa's last episode.
Good. I haven't. I don't really remember that. I've seen all of Classic Who that I can see, but I don't really remember it. So it'll be good to revisit that. So I want to put the dice away. So next week, Terminus, and of course the Doctor Who news of the week. So it'll all be worth it. I want to thank you very much. Go ahead, talk us out of this.
Maranya says, compared to Tom Baker, he was meant to. Oh, that's because he's following up from Tom Baker. That's almost similar to Matt Smith. Matt Smith was following up from David Tennant. It's almost hard to.
You said you like him better than Doctors After Tennant when Peter Capaldi is right there.
And Matt Smith.
Well, yes, Matt Smith, I know, but Peter Capaldi, oh, that hurts. That hurts my soul. Oh, Matt Smith, of course, as well. But, Capaldi is like my favorite New Who Doctor. So it's hard for me to like that. Okay.
But with that is it for this for the live stream. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you've listened to Juggernauts, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And then join us for next week, where we'll be talking about Terminus, whatever Doctor Who news there is. Hopefully Jimmy is better, so he can actually host it for once.
No shade. all darkness. All right.
But that is all. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Alonzi. It's still not ending. Alonzi again.